lot of y'all dudes, for the life of me, y'all cannot understand when I explain that if a woman does not respect you, she will not submit to you. You will not have this fucking relationship goal, tame a woman, that's my bitch, she ain't gonna look at nobody else, wifey material ass situations when you with a woman that she does not respect you as the man that you are. And you can't teach a woman how to respect you. That shit comes based on her getting to know you and seeing value in you that she feels like needs to be respected. Some of y'all, you done spent a lifetime getting pussy, but you ain't conquered now woman. You fuck a lot of bitches, but you've conquered none. Meaning you've been in the bed with bitches that while you in them, they don't trust you. Time you get up, they're ready to argue with you. The energy between y'all be so toxic, so negative. Everything she got to say overall has to do with manipulating and controlling you as a man. Y'all won't listen when I'm explaining to y'all. Respect is what gets a woman to be submissive, to listen to you different, to talk to you different, to care differently about what you want for yourself. Y'all just don't get this.
What's poppin', Kings? Hope all is well. Today we're gonna be talking about if she doesn't respect you, just leave, bro. Stop trying to convince her why she should respect you. Stop trying to convince. But let me say this. If you do have a woman's respect, and if you lose it, just move on, bro. Just move on, because now you playing catch up. Now you playing catch up. Now you trying to run behind something that has no intention of turning around and saving you. But whole time, you could have saved yourself. Now, what I like to talk about on this channel is about discipline, you know, being a king, of course, but accountability. I'm going to say this. If you ever cheat on your woman, right? If you ever cheat on somebody, you lost all respect with that person. You know, they're not going to respect you anymore. It's straight up like that. So there's no reason for you to be trying to get her to come back. You know, I'll tell you a story. You know, I look online, I see a lot of people that go through a lot of different things, right? So a dude cheated on this girl, right? 15 years later. They still were together 15 years later. But 15 years later, she cheated on him. But whole time, look, I'm not saying that women are the devil. I had somebody say that. That's what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm preaching. I'm not like the other people. There are a lot of great women out here. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is she cheated on him because he allowed that to happen. So I'm not saying that, you know, women will cheat on you even just because you cheat on them. Sometimes, you know, women, they'll cheat on you just because that's how they are. That's just how they are. You have to test their fruit, test their spirit rather, you know, on a spiritual level. Can a good tree have bad fruit on it? No. A bad tree has bad fruit and a good tree has good fruit. There's no in between. There's no intertwining with it. But I will say this. Once that bad fruit hangs around that good fruit long enough, what's going to happen? That good fruit is going to spoil. It's going to spoil, my G. So keep this in mind, like what I said with the story. He was with her for 15 years. 15 years later, you know what I'm saying, she ended up cheating on him. Or she just got caught that time. She could have been doing it the whole time, but that's neither here or there. That's not what I'm focusing on. Once he cheated on her 15 years ago, he lost her respect. Now, I know a lot of women, they'll still stay with the dude if he cheats on them. But is she gonna look at you the same? Nah. She not gonna look at you the same. Now, I know I'm focused on the term, the cheating and stuff like that, but it goes into a lot of different spectrums as well. Point blank period, if she don't respect you, leave, bro. If she saw you as a man worthy of respect initially, she is going to do everything. She's going to be submissive to you. She's gonna listen to you. She's gonna understand you. She's gonna understand that you're the man and you're supposed to lead. But once you cross that boundary, you can't blame nobody but yourself. You can't blame nobody but yourself. Now, I know a lot of guys may be going through this. I read my comments. I read all the comments. So I'm not going to put no names out there, but I know it's somebody out there in my comments. They said they were going through something with their wife. You know, he was like, she doesn't respect me because he watches porn. He watches the adult sites. He enjoys that more than her. I'm telling you, my G, you better get that in line, because look, you opening the door for her. You open another door for her to slither in and do what she got to do. And guess what's going to happen? She is going to be like, you allowed me to do that. I'm just returning the favor. Man, if you cheat on a girl, get out of Dodge. If she cheat on you, get out of Dodge. Move on. If you got to change cities, if you got to pack up your stuff and start back over, that's the thing. Don't be afraid to start over, my bro. Don't be afraid to start over. And if you worried about, you know, let's say she was a baddie or whatever. If you worried about, oh man, I'm not going to get a baddie again. If you got a baddie once, you can get a baddie again. If you got a 10 once, you can get a 10 again. Come on, man. You got to have that confidence. You got to have that confidence in yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But once you lose respect for that woman, once that woman loses respect for you, it's over with. Like you saw, I put a clip at the beginning of the video. You saw what she was saying. That's coming from a woman. That's coming from her perspective. Not a lot of women gonna say it, but nah, that's the facts though, my G. That's the facts. So just work hard, keep grinding. When you get with a woman, don't ever stop working. Don't you ever stop working hard. Don't get with a woman and slack off. Stay on your business. Stand on business. Stay on your P's and Q's. If you was waking up at 5 a.m. going to the gym before her, and now you got with her, keep doing that. Don't switch it up. Don't get soft on me. Don't get soft on you. Keep going, King. Because look, she's going to respect that you have a program, you have a schedule, you have things to do. And she's going to be like, okay. She's either going to like it or she's not. But she's definitely not going to like it if you try to convince her to like you. If you try to convince her to get on your program, just show her what it is and go about that. If she's with it, if she's with your operation, she will be in cooperation. She will cooperate with your operation if you are standing on business. But if you're not standing on business, bro, you're giving her all the means to walk over you. Because I've talked to women in the past, you know, not as trying to like get with them or anything, but just picking a woman's brain. If you allow a woman to walk over you, she will. She's not going to say, be a man, dominate, take lead. She's not going to say that. She's going to take off that skirt, then she's going to put on the pants, and she's going to give you the skirt. Y'all switch roles now. And she's like, he's being in his feminine. He's not leading. But it all goes back to respect, man. But also, my kings, self-respect too. You have to have self-respect for yourself. Because at the end of the day, when you die, caskets don't have no bunk beds. Solo, twin bed style, king bed, however big the casket is. It's just you. Straight like that. Ain't nobody going with you, so you got to have self-respect for yourself. Are you happy with the person that's in the mirror? Do you respect yourself? Because if more times than none, if you don't respect yourself, she's not going to respect you, my G. If you don't respect yourself, your coworkers are probably not going to respect you. If you don't stand on business and put yourself in check, how are you going to lead a woman and put her in check when the time comes? So when I say put in check, I'm not saying you're controlling, you're a narcissist. I'm just saying you're doing your godly right as a man to lead. That's what you're supposed to do. So we're going to wrap this video up. In closing, have self-respect for yourself. if you cheat on a woman, all that respect is gone. She may stick around, but you might as well charge it to the game. You might as well charge it to the game. Just learn from that mistake. Or if you got a habit from doing that, take some time away and really get right. A woman will respect you more if you just like, look, stop trying to hide the fact that you're talking to other women. Just be like, look, I'm talking to other people. I got other women. If that's what you want to do, if you want to get one woman, settle down with her, boom. But you don't got to cheat, my G. Just be like, look, I'm talking to other women other than you as well. And if you cool with that, we can keep going. And if you're not cool with that, I'ma see you. You ain't gotta be trying to hide women from your woman. Because look, you're gonna end up getting caught up, and then you're gonna end up losing that woman, and then you're gonna end up losing that respect too. She's gonna respect you more if you just keep it a stack with her, keep it 100 with her. Just tell her what it is. You know, just move with that truth. Speak your truth. Because that goes back to self-respect. If you really respect yourself, you're gonna move in truth. You're gonna walk in truth. You're gonna be yourself. You're gonna be comfortable being yourself. Self, S-E-L-F. But I love y'all. If you gained anything, make sure you pound the like button. You know, smack that thing for me. Subscribe, share this with your mama, your auntie, your cousin, your brother, everybody. Airdrop it to somebody randomly today. Peace and blessings.